Ooh, improving stream quality as we speak here. I have to learn something with the OBS because I was having trouble with it. And you know, could add a little background on our screen perhaps. Make that 2000 and 1000. You know, just a little background, I guess. We will change the image, right? Then we can push the hotkeys over here to switch back to our screen. Just the ability to switch whenever we can. It's fine enough for me. Just like that, and I won't leak my desktop again like before. And it's the OBS fault for not detecting my game, so that should fix it. That should fix the issue. Alright, new playlist today. Oh, she's streaming right now. Oh well, whatever. It's not like we are missing anything. Hey, although it's not evening right now, it's really late. It's just I have a problem. I have a little problem with my laptop. And this is the save file that it's the save file that you finish the quest, so to speak. Excuse me. I have to load that save file so that there won't be any issue. So it's clear up issue, you know. Alright, so here's our guy. So looks like it's okay for the most part. And I must ask, where's like the treasure location? Maybe right here. And you landed here, right? And you get something from this place. There's some thing about this area as well, but it's the Emperor place. Regardless, maybe this area right here. A lot of places we can check out. Maybe that's the quest. That's something to do with the quest. Music is a little bit loud right now, actually. Oh, just take a look. We can black our screen out. And this program is really blocking me right now. I have to close a little bit of program here. This version is for trial use only. It's serious right now? I'm doing a stream. Hello? It's just program being a bitch. I was trying to rename some of my file for the mod I'm doing. And then this program is just keep pestering me with the trial. With like a little bit of dialogue open and cock block my entire computer. So I have to fix it. A little bit tense today. The area in the quest and the vision is not correct. Yeah, it's like a free program and it keeps pestering me with those dialogue, with those pop-up. Right, that's the word. The pop-ups are really ridiculous. Yeah, close it. It's fine now. The area in the quest and the vision you have of the area is not correct. Cause I don't know. I couldn't think right now, so sorry. Alright, so where we left off is a lot of side quest, I guess. And to black out the screen. Even quieter music this time. Wonder if a simple instrument like this will get me copyrighted, but we'll see. There's like a name for this kind of instrument, but I kind of forgot. It's a type of Japanese instrument. I didn't know where was that other side quest. Oh yeah, the looking for wife. The looking for wife side quest in this area. Or at least one of it. Right? Oh yeah, that is the quest giver for the wife quest. I recall there are like a server quest giver in this area, but I couldn't find them right now. Yeah, it's a type of Japanese instrument, but I kind of forgot what it's called. Oh, we do have a name for it in Vietnamese. It's called Dan Nhị. Yeah, Dan Nhị. That's the name for it in Vietnamese. Không phải đàn nhị, không phải đàn nhị. It's not đàn nhị. No, it's the other one. Đàn nhị is more like a violin.
Yes.
The job will be to get in the city. You're going to burn it. Wait, what is this side quest again? Siege the city before? Yeah. You can decode the past event, huh? We're helping the military kind of stuff. Oh, this was the... No, it couldn't possibly be him. Like, I remember there was a guy who's like a leader of a rebel group. Start all the quests and a new side quest. Oh yeah. Maybe it is a new side quest. Some reason the sound is kinda loud compared to the voice, right? Maybe turn it a little bit lower compared to the other. I'm supposed to have you destroy Empire's southern fortress. I wonder how this will turn out, but alright. I don't know if Nantochi is like a real Japanese region. But the spelling is a bit odd for me. Again, I'm not a Japanese speaker, but Nantochi spelling is kind of a bit off. It doesn't feel like a Japanese name to me. That would take too long. We're going to bring some special supplies. Are you going to help with that? It's simple, really. You bring this supply cart into the city. Have a contact person there. Agent. What do you call agent, right? a special agent. This better work or I'm a dead man before you know it. Right. Now the names are real. To find the wife, you have to click on the huts. Yeah. For this hut, right? Or the other hut? Because I tried clicking on this one before, but it didn't work. So I couldn't possibly realize what the problem was. God, I need to take a sip of water. Just escorting, you know. A lot of artifacts, and we sure do need to bring some supplies in, right? Tell the password, right? We're gonna have some different choices, I think. The password, maybe it's in here somewhere. This one. The Elephant King on the ivory throne, ruler of land and sea. On the ivory throne, yeah. A simple grammar. It's just simple grammar. Ruler of the land and sea. Yeah. This is obvious.
Build a fortification at the flared location.
I was hoping it was something completely unrelated, but it's just simple grammars. I should say first. And maybe a different hut, I don't know. Let's do some of these guys there, but shouldn't be a problem. Maybe we can take them down. Just simple enough. Just casually one-shotting about, that is. Isn't that a bit ridiculous? Oh no, oh no, oh no. We're having a problem here. Yeah, the leftover ships, I know. That shouldn't be the problem for the most part. Although it feels like unintended. But still. Special delivery coming in. Sure you know what to do with this, right? Go tell Masuke to go on with his plan and handle the rest. Oh, we have a nemesis guy. Stunning this one perhaps. Restore, we do some damage. No, we do this. Again, the combat is old as tail. Story is a bit enjoyable, but the combat doesn't change for the most part. Right, so we need to get out of this place, I feel like. Yeah. Was so glad the game with the cat died. I mean, you know, they could this stage could have been there could have been several enemies, right? Just trying to investigate the card. If I were you, I would add those details in, like a special units just decide to walk into you, or you could avoid them. It's like a stealth mission. So you could avoid the guard, or they would investigate the guard, right? And if they find anything suspicious, you have to fight them. So if I were you, I would add those kind of detail in, so it would be like a kind of special mission. And if the guard die, you can just restart the mission, right? Maybe it would be straight up losing, or you could have restarted the mission. Again, it depends on you as a designer. And that's just some suggestion for you, my friend, if you are willing to take it or not. Supplies have been delivered, and we go inside. Going to bring us in. We'll hide inside the room over here and surprise them. What do we need the RAM for? I thought we are gonna have some explosive going on, right? True. Oh, the RAM is just following me. So we're gonna blow up the castle, and by that time we can assault the gate and the others. That's what I assume. That's what I'm assuming. Yeah. Siege equipment to aid us in the war. Alright, this one is good. This one's good. Some good writing over there. And the god is completely oblivious to it. Yeah, the siege equipment is to hide those guys. It's not like we're gonna use it. I don't know, it's just something wrong with me today. Couldn't focus. And sometimes I think the score is a little bit much on my game. But I leave it like that. It's okay, we just use this then. So the ram kinda turned to an enemy. Huh? Really? Is that supposed to happen? But our guys completely successfully got out though. So that's good, I guess. I don't know who should we kill first here? The elephant or the swordman? Oh yeah, the swordman for sure. Although he's completely taking up my screen. Oh, look at this ram trying to attack at Amy. Alright, this is a good one. That was a plan. That was actually a plan. Alright, it was quick but eventful. So I appreciate that. Again, sorry if I sounded a bit cynical about your map, you know. But there are a lot of things that can be improved. But I do appreciate details like those quests over there. It's really fun and novelty.
Build a fortification at the flared location.
Lacking a bit more, right? The ram attacks. Yeah, we kinda took care of it. That leave 3 quests left. Alright, 3 quests. And this was a fun one. But the stealth mission at the first stage, I recommend you should add that. Make it even more dynamic, right? And some quests really need a revising, I think. Some quests are just simple fetch quests or queue quests, right? And I think that needs a little bit revising. Depends on you. Some, in short, some quests are just exciting, like this one. But some quests are just boring. And yeah, one of my favorite was this quest as well. The quest where you rebuild the ship and then it had many stages, right? First you have to fetch the sail from this place, and then you have to rebuild his ship to go around and search for Iceland. That was a quest. I kinda like that one. Oh, this is the nemesis. Really, is it? His stat is kinda low. He couldn't be a nemesis.
いざ
But maybe he's player 2 instead of player 7.
仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの承知ご命令を
Yeah, that has some good dialogue because, you know, you were chilling with the guy and he was rambling about his achievement and treasure and stuff. So that's good.
いざご命令を
Certainly no pregnant woman has to take people on. Yeah.
故意に仰せの
Alright.
通り
That's
承知
so the guy explaining the
いざ
situation.
承知
Ooh.
ご命令を
And this hut is just straight up collapsing. That's fun.
承知
This quest is kind of funny as well.
はっ承知
And this hut is just pretty
仰せの通
pretty abandoned.
りよいにいざはっ仰せの通り 承知
Quest has a boss spawner a bit later that we might find out. Maybe. And we found her. we kinda have a fine quest in this area before. And then another one in here. But it's a fun one. I enjoy that type of quest rather than you know, fetch quests, right? The fine quests are fun compared to those type of quests. It must be getting a little rest. You can fetch the thing and family. You're ready to work out. The state isn't safe. How's the child? Time to send you. This feels like a Vietnamese name, not a Japanese name. Does that mean he's alright? That is such a relief. Our baby is doing fine, but I'm scared. The world will reach us. And Jing is like maybe a Chinese name. Tan is doing fine. He's at the other side of the battlefield. A ship nearby him to take you to safety. No, too dangerous to go there now. Again with the spelling errors. I noticed a lot of two which just you spelled it as T-O instead of T-O-O. Double O.
仰せの通り承知
Follow closely behind me. Take the newborn with you and protect you. You have to get them out of here somehow. I live in the temple north of here would be a good start. Yeah. With this temple? Or would you say this temple? And I mean, can you even go there now? Right? Do we have some pathing to that place, perhaps? I'm just trying to look here. Maybe through this gate, somehow. Then you can go to that hill over there. Oh shit. No time to kill them. a short walk, but she couldn't handle it. That's for sure. I should be able to get you out of here with a ship. You sure you want me to go? I don't know how long it will take, and if I can make it back, it's the only hope we really have. So we need to do something here. Take care of Ying in the meantime, and we should report back to our boy over there. Yep, him. And we can report back to this guy. Oh, we could use a ship, right? If that gate wasn't locked. If that's what you're telling me. Like we go around here and go back to this river. We can land here. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any restriction to prevent you from getting to the mountain. I'm sure there was something in here. No, the quest is kinda completed, I think. But there's still like a map revealer over here. So I couldn't tell if the quest is finished or not. But there was a notification. Yeah, it's finished. Just something you have to fix, I guess. Oh, this guy is the nemesis. Maybe. Oh, a skill point. Another one, actually. Maybe I will unlock this if I got both of these.
Build a fortification at the flared location.
Yeah, this is useful. The final one. The final skill. Yeah, and we are close to it. We can get this final one at any moment now. Great news! Your wife, you has a newborn son or daughter or child was delivered safely. I must try to bring them to safety where they now. They are inside the temple. Let's not waste any time here. We are going to a sea adventure. Wait. Yeah. I thought this bugged again, but it's working. and the ship is started to move, so all that all those are fine. And Minato just waiting over there, so it's all fine. The further the better. Thanks to this new stranger. We're secured. We secured the wife. Wife secured. I'm sure that he will grow to be just fine with Anila. May just able to live in peace. There's some payment for your trouble. We won't be needing it anymore. So we got some money out of that. And some XP.
ご命令を仰せの通りいざ仰せの通り
The cutscene at the end
承知
with the ship was very buggy. Made a fail safe. I just teleport the unit. Yeah, you have to make fail safe for those kind of situation, huh? Understandable. Locked out from finishing my map for the first time for 2 times. A feeling after 10 hours of testing. And you have to go to like 10 hours just to get to that point. I mean, for testing purposes, you know, maybe you could have added some triggers that make you skip through the whole process, right? It would be more reasonable to add those kind of stuff, like test triggers, so you could skip a lot of content and get to the final part right away. That's what I always do, but and I suggest you should do that for longer games like this.
ご命令をいざ
Yes.
御意に承知仰せの通りいざはっ承知
And yeah, there was a Japanese map I made before. Also have that type of system where you can just skip your progress and straight to the next phase. It was a really fun map. I recommend you should check it out. Actually,
いざ
it's about a Japanese yokai and stuff, and we have a battle with and we have like a battle with human against the yokai, the spirits, the monsters,
いざ
and they have quelling with the humans. Those kind of stuff. A tale as old, right?
仰せの通り
It's like old tales being stick together.
いざ承知
But that map was really fun. I just have been remembers about that map.
仰せの通り承知
Again, I will tell you that map of mine later, but right now we have to test something out. Wasn't this like the side quest you got from the shop, right? I'm just thinking. So we have to find a cave. And this quest is kinda... I kinda didn't remember that quest. Have to find a cave where the rebel is at. Oh yeah, the yokais was really big in a lot of Japanese folklores. It's just I have to research a lot about yokai and stuff to make that map, you know, so to speak. Where was it again? There was something about a cave with this area.
よいに仰せの通りいざ承知
Destroyed bridge. Maybe that could be a clue. For the other one, you need to find the cave, the part outside the city, conquer the ram and go right.
仰せの通り
So from here, you can go right somewhere. Yeah, maybe this area is what I'm thinking of.
仰せの通り
Yeah, this seems like I'm on the right path. Yeah.
いざ承知いざ承知
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna leave my map here in case anyone is wondering watching this when actually it's not gonna take a long time.
仰せの通りいざやー承知承知いざ仰せの通りいざ承知いざ勝負
And these guys are basically our allies now. So we're cool.
仰せの通り承知仰せの通りいざ仰せの通りやーいざ承知仰せの承知いざ承知仰せの通
That's a little bit of issue.
りいざ仰せの通りいざ戦じゃ行けいざ勝負仰せの通り戦じゃ行け仰せの通り
Right, they're winning. I should run away.
いざ承知仰せの通りいざ仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの承知仰せの通り
Alright, our skill are reloading.
承知
So that's
仰
good.
せの通り承知いざ承知仰せの承知仰せの仰せの承知いざ承知仰せの仰せの承知仰せの通りいざ勝負戦じゃ
Took care of
命
that.
令をいざ
And we didn't need to save, so that's good. That's fantastic.
はっ承知仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通り承知いざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知
Oh, I like this detail. It's like It's like a dig a hole to the ground and then you have some campfire on top.
御意にいざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知いざ承知仰せの通りいざ仰せの通り承知
If I could find
仰せの通りいざ
a high ground, that should be better.
承知いざ勝負行けいざ仰せの通
Oh, I just got healed there.
り承知
That's fun.
仰せの通
When out of combat, I think.
り承知いざ
Oh yeah, and I need to buy something. If this place has any
承知
items, you know? Yeah, it just heals up pretty nice, you know? Can't have enough of it.
いざ仰せの通り承知 いざ
Doesn't seem to be anything
承知仰せの
or
通り
any merchant over here
仰せの通
at this
り
place.
承知いざ承知いざ仰せの通
Yeah, I thought this could be an unlockable location with a merchant and stuff.
りいざ承知
But thing has to be like that, I guess. We didn't even destroy those towers. So yeah, maybe we could have killed the merchant if they were added in here, as in an earlier mission.
いざ仰せの通り承知いざ
You can backtrack it to older shop, yeah. Too late for that now. Let's check the hideout.
ご
Out.
命令を承知いざ仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通り承知はっいざ仰せの通り御意にいざご命令を承知いざ仰せの通り承知はっ仰せの通りご命令をいざ御意に承知
Oh, this looks like something here.
仰せの通り
This woman is being pushed into a hole.
承知いざ
What do you think you're doing here? Playing out with the life of this girl? You're out of your mind. And who you are to judge? Haven't seen too many wars. You only live once. YOLO. And I didn't intend to die because some lord asked me to fight. I'm giving you the right to take away this woman and murder those alive with the Empire. And what are you going to do about it? You guilty of war crime that shall punish you. Free to slave. So he turns out to be what do you call it? I'm just saying we need to deal with this guy. Be a peaceful approach.
Keep your army close to mine. Fight with me.
Again, we can always save. Pathetic, but so be it. Never wish to see you again. Wonder what the old Finalé think about this.
仰せの通り承知いざご命令を承知
That's quite a setup they were having. Wonder what they were doing with those women.
はいざ仰せの通り
Maybe rape her and just push her,
承知
just push them to kill themselves
よいにいざ仰せの通り
to get out of this terrible place. There wasn't any merchant anymore in the last area. Yeah, by what you mean in the last area, what was that place? But alright, I don't need to ramble about that more. And hey, it's good to see you back again on this channel, Christian. There we go.
承知いざ仰せの通りいざ戦じゃ仰せの通り承知いざ承知仰せの通り承知
Oh yeah, the Gado guy. The one in charge of this, yeah, he should be in here. At least I remember that. It is a full last area that has no merchant or shop. No merchant. A shop, yeah. Maybe just there for, nothing. But it's fine. They're just adding in the quest. Then the last quest for you will be able to, yeah. We should be able to explore the north side of this place.
仰せの通り承知
It's actually pretty long if you're thinking about this map, right?
いざ仰せの通
I mean, it's entertaining, but most of the time it's kind of long.
り承知
It's just,
仰せの通
there's a lot of walking,
り
you
い
know?
ざ
Found the guy. He's guilty of the crimes, and sorry to hear.
ご命令を
I mean, if we killed him, I mean, we did a peaceful approach, right? So we just kind of leave him be. If we killed him, we're gonna have. If we challenge him, we're gonna have a fight, and maybe we could kind of get something out of that, I guess. Plus the quest reward.
よいに
That's what I'm assuming.
承知
Then again, it's just a choice. Might not be such a good plan to make such a large and complicated map. I mean, I'm really not complaining that this map is long or whatever. But sometimes I feel like the walking is It's kind of draining though.
ご命令を。
It's like the walking you have to do around the map is kind of draining for me. But those entertaining bits, like what happened to this place is fine, you know.
はっ。
Again, I'm already like 19 hours in, so you know how long it actually is.
仰せの通り。
Then again, I'm thinking about my map if I should make it long like this, or I should add more entertaining bits so it shouldn't bore the players. Or maybe, you know, it could have been like a campaign, but the problem is the character data wouldn't get transferred to like different maps in the campaign, so that's a bit of an issue. Just can we are still unable to, you know, transfer data between maps and stuff. And I think it would be fine of an addition if the devs decided to add those kind of ability to the modders. Sorry that I ramble again.
ご命令を。
And how many quests? We got 4 out of 5, so only need a final one.
いざ。
I gonna add a skill book to make you fast for a while. Oh yeah, like a sprint. I'm thinking of a sprint, right? It's yeah, it's like a sprint skill when you can activate it at will,
承知。
when you could just run away from the enemy to avoid fire and stuff, to avoid their attacks, or you can alt use that skill to traverse the map, whichever you prefer.
承知。
Should be a fun skill to add in.
いざ。
Oh yeah, maybe it's kind of bug because that man over there kind of prevent us from doing other quests.
よいに。仰せの通り。
If that's what you're assuming.
はっ。いざ。仰せの通り。承知。いざ。仰せの通り。承知。仰せの通り。承知。いざ。仰せの通り。承知。いざ。承知。ご命令を。いざ。仰せの通り。承知。いざ。仰せの通り。いざ。よいに。仰せの通り。承知。はっ。仰せの通り。承知。いざ。仰せの通り。いざ。承知。いざ。承知。
Also, this is Shimazu. Yeah, Q. Then you must have a thing to know about siege weapons. It can help your trebuchet. I suppose so. What do you want me to do with it? Take down the enemy's trebuchet down the cliff. Maybe that one over there we just saw.
よいに。ご命令を。仰せのとおり。承知。いざ。やあ。仰せのとおり。いざ。
Again, the dev didn't add the ability to queue patrol.
いざ。勝負。
Never added it, and I'm kinda disappointed with them. And if fight right away, right? That should be an issue. Well, it got destroyed by allies though. We didn't even have any chance to take it down.
御意に仰せの通りいざ
Just have to get that cam. Yeah,
はっ
the quest is done. Although a little bit cheapy because those guys kinda took care of it.
ご命令を承知仰せの通りいざ仰せの通り
Oh, the music stopped. Be right back. Alright, have a little bit of this. Alright, and that should be good.
承知いざ
Our life, we just kill it. That certainly plays out differently, yeah. Oh well. It's not like it's something. A little bit immersion breaking, but it makes sense.
ご命令を承知仰せの通り御意に承知仰せの通り
Again, you just I mean, instead of reminding me in the chat to save, right? Maybe you should include like a little bit of text to remind the players to save on important occasion, right? I mean, that's the thing I do with my old map before, like reminding the players to save in key important situation, like right before boss, stuff like that
ご命令を
should be noteworthy. But for newer maps I'm making, I'm just gonna make the character respawnable, so you know you don't have to save. Kind of like with the gladiator map I did. You are just respawnable. There's like a dead counter, but that's it. It's like a score system, so you don't need to save at all. And with the new RPG map, I'm even trying to like make a respawnable system, but I don't know if it's necessary, and you know, it couldn't trigger like a game over in like traditional games. So I need to do something with that to expand the system.
いざ
There won't be any like a traditional game over screen if you know the character are respawnable
仰せの通
and you can retry mission and stuff.
り承知いざ承知仰せの通りいざ
Maybe it just takes time, you know. Reloading a save takes time too, as well.
承知いざ
So the punishment is that maybe you should lose some equipment in the process.
承知
That could be something
いざ仰せの通
instead of you know having to reload a save.
り仰せの通りいざ
There could be punishment like that for dying.
いざ承知
Yeah, respawn system would make a lot of sense, and it would save you time.
承知
It's just better.
承
It's
知
just better for casual players, I feel like. And are we not reporting to this guy? Or maybe this guy first?
仰せの通り
Did I click him?
仰せの通り
I remember I clicked him back in this scam, right?
いざ
Yeah, I kinda didn't pay any attention to this at all.
承知
Like, I even couldn't recall if I clicked on this guy on the other cam or not. Yeah, that's what I mean about an RPG without like a game over screen, right? I mean, you just retry a mission or retry to or try to respawn
いざ
if your characters are killed, but there should be a there should still be a punishment for them to not be careful with their plays, right? And to get their characters killed. So there should still be a punishment system. Or I mean, they could always save to try to avoid those kind of punishment, but it's their choice. It's still their choice.
よいに仰せの通り承知
I've taken out the Empire's trebuchet with success. But it sounds easy. Well, it's actually easy. Master Elf, you will be pleased to hear this. Our job is done now. The problem, however, is getting out. Oh, but the battlefield is already quiet. Trapped nearby, what is, however, that they have an honor gem. Yet I will just get away.
仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通り
Game, that guy. Right before you click, you tap out to change the music on the stream, then you left the can. Did I? Even stuff like this I couldn't recall right now.
承知仰せの通り承知行け いざ勝負
11 indeed. I'm just way overthinking stuff right now. It's just like why I was walking the character in and out of position, right? I was thinking about how to make my RPG maps, or how to say improve your RPG map to be a little bit better. Because there is a lot to think about when you try to implement a system in your map. I've come in peace. I get out of here. I follow you soon. Try to operate this. Cover your fire. Thanks for clearing the way, stranger. The honor is pretty slow.
承知
Yeah.
いざ
Good thing we don't have to control it.
仰せの通り承知仰せの通りいざ承知
Oh, this guy is the nemesis for sure.
ご命令をいざ仰せの承知いざ仰せの通り
Yeah, you have to have a lot of experience in making maps in this game.
承知
There was a lot of map I played before. There was a lot of map I played before in AoE that actually have different kind of system. So that's really breathtaking to play as like an older player.
いざ仰せの通り いざ承知仰せの通
A lot of different systems, and some of them are really impressive. Not just gonna say it like that.
りいざ承知いざ承知仰せの通り承
I
知
just find the whole process of inventing something
よいに
by yourself is pretty fun,
いざ
especially if it hasn't been done before.
いざ
Like a lot of maps don't have like response system, but right now my maps will have those kind of system.
ご命令を
My future map will have those kind of system anyways.
承知仰せの通りいざ
Yeah, bring back to wait, this guy or this guy? Shimazu was like this guy, right?
承知
Yeah, I kind of figured. Like I have to remember the guy's name. Oh, and we could get some loot out of this.
仰せの通りいざ仰せの通
Okay, maybe not.
りいざ
I
承知
thought that was
仰せの
a hidden loot, or maybe I already got it.
いざ承知いざ承知
And where is the
仰
onager?
せの通りいざ仰せの通り承知
It's just going slowly.
承知仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通り承知
11 indeed.
仰せの通りいざ仰せの通りいざ承知いざ
Oh, and I do see some people adding like Easter eggs around their map, kind of like collectibles. Kind of like, I don't know why they did it, but they add like collectibles around the map, right? And you know, kind of like you have to collect a bunch of flags, like 5 out of 5 different flags around the map. And then I don't know if that should unlock something, like something cool, right? Or just leave like a special message. Like back then there was a map called Grand Theft Horse, where you could where you could collect a bunch of collectible flags around the map, and when you collect them all, you can unlock like a special cheat code where you can spawn like a Cobra car where you can that you can control. So I think that's fun. That was really fun. That map.
承知
It's like a cheat code.
仰せの通
Really 11 moment for
りい
me.
ざ承知仰せの通
Now cut through this tree east of here to get us out.
りはっ
Oh yeah, these trees. Yep.
よいにいざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知
Alright, are these guys following?
仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通り
When you expect it the least, someone just cut right through the forest. Got the break it back. Yeah, a shortcut we unlocked. Alright, fun quest. It is a fun quest. Extra dialogue in the end, you made to the right choice in quest. Oh, I guess it just
いざ
I guess different endings, right? If we call it in RPG terms.
承知いざ仰せの通り 承知。いざ。
Again, there's like limitless amount of design decision you can have
仰せの通
in
り。
your map.
承知。いざ。仰せの通り。承知。仰せの通り。
Itagaki. Right here we should find the Itagaki. The Itagaki guy. Whoever the name is.
ご命令を。
The big union. Wait, was it an union? Or was it like a...
はっ。
Or is it like... Wait. Well, my character just are still flashing right now. That I don't understand. But okay. In the minimap that is. It is like a coalition. Or an union. Let's think more about this.
ご命令を。いざ。仰せの通り。いざ。承知。仰せの通り。いざ。
The Itagaki guy we shall speak to. Not him. Maybe here?
故意に承知。
Or here?
仰せの通り。
In front of the tent after you pass the gate to the final area. Yeah. So there. Extra dialogue. What the larger theme I want in this genre is having choice and them having consequence. I guess. I mean different consequences. Again, depends on the map. That would be complicated to add. That would be a complicated system. Getting the upper hand, it won't be long until we can break their lines. Something is odd, and what that might be. Larger forces, like some of them went elsewhere. Not sure we are doing at Hiromichi's place. He's still hiding there, the coward. Hiding who now? Who's hiding? Foreign ships have been seen there. They carry the flag of Haruyume. That is odd indeed. The bridge has already been destroyed. No way to get in but by sea. That's even more perfect, I would say. It's like they're saying don't do anything stupid. It's like they're saying they're your mom or something. Instead of doing anything stupid, maybe you could have a different dialogue. It just feels really corny. Trying to, get to a dog, maybe? Like every character trying to warn you to not do anything stupid. Like that feels really corny. If that's like a recurring theme. Have to use your boat. The fact that you're not simple in not sitting here with what kind of choice. Yeah. I mean, for that type of situation, maybe like you could have a different play style, like pacify, like a more diplomat guy, a more combat guy to control the whole armies and
仰せの通り
kill all the pupils. Those kind of different choices that can affect the storytelling.
仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通り承知いざ
Also, where did I park my boat? Maybe here?
承知
Should be there. Or maybe there.
仰せの通りいざ
Yeah. There's no way it could magically just teleport up here, upstream. You know what I was thinking. Oh, and we can unlock the final skill.
Build a fortification at the flared location.
仰せの通り承知いざ承
Not
知
here. Maybe there.
仰せの通り
Properly implemented.
承知仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知いざ仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通り
Inside the palace. Japan. Right. Wait for a moment. And yeah, there's some spot where you didn't remove the map revealer. I'm just gonna point it to you. This one and this one. Maybe this one, yeah. And this one. Those are the spot, I think. And this one. A lot of spot actually. Maybe even the older ones. No, I didn't see any older left over map revealer. In like this island, for example. There's still... there should be map revealer in some of the spots actually. Like every port should be like a convertible map revealer that should reveal to you whenever you encounter one, right? So you should reveal location like that, like the port and stuff. And there's a little bit of hint for you. Like in the editor, there's like a flare unit that can stay permanent on your map, that it marks like an X location like this, but it stay permanently, right? Those kind of units are in the editor, and you can use my dynamo to unlock them. So you could actually put flare like this around the map. Maybe you should put this on a K objective area, or maybe the docks, who knows. It can either be docks or objectives, right? But I'm just saying you should always reveal the docks where you can like dock to. That would be a clever design choice to not, confuse the player. But yeah, it seems like the older areas are free of leftover map revealer instead of just this one. But they are paused, so it's better to leave the map reveal the map revealers on there. So it's fine. Yeah, good suggestion. Those flags can stay forever in your map, so that would be a cool addition. Like they even, if I recall, they even used those flares in some of their official campaign. Maybe that's why it's added. And by earlier you said like a player have a habit to overwrite their save, right? But I couldn't possibly see why not. Because it kind of saves your storage, right? Second, yeah, they're just too lazy to write a proper additional tie to it. Like you have to save so many times with this kind of map, so it's just natural for them to not write anything more to it. This is a cool area. Let me save first. I mean, the player is not the tester, they won't take your map seriously like that. But they just so went with it, and they expect the game to be bug free, almost bug free. That's the thing as well. They just overwriting save until they beat the map, that is. And testing whether or not you can go down this waterfall. Or maybe you couldn't. And I'm thinking about making a multiplayer map as well, because I actually met some of the people who actually make multiplayer map, and some of them were pretty cool. The tower and even garrison, their bodies on the ground there. What's going on? Yeah.
ご命令を承知。
Hey, we could fight that guy.
いざ。
He's not gonna do anything though.
はっ。
Weirdly enough. Maybe he should be a corpse, right? But he's still staying alive. I mean, I do take this seriously for the most part, but I wouldn't see the reason to make like 50 different saves. Right now I'm kind of rich, like 11 saves though, so that's kind of a big amount, isn't it?
仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通りいざ仰せの通
Having this guy over here as well.
りいざ
They're not gonna fight me then.
承知仰せの通り承知仰せの通
Ignorance will be your downfall. They're thinking now all gone. Lord. How did this happen? Why did my armies abandon me? Oh, we got this Shogun. Despite being a shogun, he's has the start of a samurai. Together we could have conquered the whole world. I thought we could be allies. I don't care about these lands. We come together more power to conquer what is mine. It's just like myself about hungry food. It's like a beast fighting a demon. The difference is that you have failed, so to kill him, and squat this back to the ground. And you couldn't kill a monument, sadly. That's a mechanic. It was then just when he turned towards his ship that our eyes met and he caught a glimpse of me. I did not recognize you, father. You had already met at the Kazan clan, right? Saw a moment of hesitation in his eyes. Does he really remember who I was? Now that I know he was what he would become. With Murata? How did you avenge the palace Emperor Minato? Had to act fast. Their palace was in a place.
ご命令をいざ仰せのと承知いざ
Alright,
仰せの承知
they're in the corner over
承
here.
知仰せのと承知
Let's just fight them. This won't be an easy fight.
はっご命令をいざ勝負いざ仰せのいざ仰せのとそうじゃ
And the attack are like really fast.
行け
If you notice it,
良いに
they start a jank up as well. いざ勝負あーおー But the last ability was like really powerful. Kinda save us here.
はっいざ承知仰せのとおりいざ承知だ仰せのとおり承知いざ勝負
Oh, so it's the villain of the Ottoman. Yeah, it feels like a kind of unbalanced if you didn't have that final skill, right? A good thing we kind of handled that with grace.
いざ仰せの通り承知いざご命令を承知仰せの通り
And there are like shifts over there.
承知仰せのいざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通りいざ承知いざ
And the final objective should be escape from the palace.
御意に仰せの通りいざ
Simple enough.
仰せの通り承知
Oh yeah, where those guys in?
承知いざ
No, they didn't do anything, right? Kinda odd to me. And I kinda met those guys before, going inside the palace. So I think they would be of use here, but they didn't do anything again.
ご命令を仰せの通り承知いざ承知仰せの通
Unlock it. Maybe we have to figure out how to unlock
りご命
this.
令仰せの通りいざ
Or maybe we could take the ship. Simple
い
enough.
ざ仰せの通り承知
And there goes the ship.
御意にいざ仰せの通りいざ承知仰せの通り承知仰せの通りいざ承知いざ 仰せの通
Wait, did they attack me before? They did?
り仰せの通り承知いざ承知仰せの通りいざ仰せの通り承知仰せの通り行け承知いざ承知いざ仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通りいざ仰せの通り承知御意にいざ
Ooh, no.
ご命令を承知
Now we have to find out how to escape
仰
from
せ
here.
の通りいざ仰せの通り承知いざ承知仰せの通りいざ仰せの通り承知いざ承知
This could be quite a ruling stance.
いざ仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通りや
Let's kill this guy. Get out of my sight.
承知仰せのいざ
Wait, now they're attacking me.
いざ承知いざ仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通り承知いざ戦じゃ御意に
Shall get rid of that guy then.
仰せの通りいざ仰せの通り承知仰せの通りいざ承知いざ承知行け
Oh, so you don't have to like solve a puzzle to try to get out or something. Then it kinda goes beyond my expectation, it seems. It kinda goes beyond my expectation.
ご命令を
To like I was thinking that I should do something to unlock the gate.
いざ
As I was saying, it kinda locked before, right?
承知仰せの通
Now I can just get out.
り承知
That was disappointing.
仰せの通
Thinking there was like an extra puzzle on top of
り
it.
御意にいざ仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通りいざ承知いざ仰せの通り承知
Yeah, I'm just really confused about the whole situation, that's all. Jump in the water. Yomichi is dead. He was killed by Shogun. He took his armies and gold and then torched the whole place down. Not the time for explaining. Jump off the bridge. And yeah, I kinda got to this gate first. We got samurai. We watched the city burn. Nice reference over there. But did you realize you just made a cyberpunk reference? What happened? How did I get here? You wash ashore here. You're lucky to still be breathing. I remember now. Survived that fire. I learned that Hiromichi's reign is over. But the other guy is more cruel. So the first war during my lifetime ended. But probably I didn't know the time it would to eventually lead the shogun Murata to start the civil war up here. However risky to jump into the river. You were truly lucky to make it out. Yeah, I guess there should be a couple of pop culture reference. Wouldn't you have me pack my supplies? And now I will wish to speak with my son in private. Alright. Making him elaborate furthermore. Coming, thanks for you sharing all of these stories with everyone here in the city. And they are both all that you should remember from my tales. There's so much you already told me. No matter what will happen during your lifetime, you'll be confronted with tough choices. In that case, do what you think is right. Not just for yourself, but for the ones you love. For so many hard choices. Surely try to do this thing and face without the same problems. Remember everything you told me, and yet told you about the war ended so quickly. There must be other factors at play. You can tell me everything. Even though Hiromichi is not there, the war isn't over. I have a feeling that foreign shogun is up to no good. By his own army as well. What exactly do you mean? We took losses on both sides. We were able to capture the fort here too easy. It caught our attention that a big portion of the Empire's army just went up the mountain instead of marching to the front. Up the mountain to the temple ground. Are you sure the people there are trapped? Yeah, nowhere to run. Jugo, no, not this guy. Jugo was a rival. I'm fine. I'm fine. No time to waste.
仰せのとおりいざ
Yeah, I was saying something about this gate, wasn't I? Like when you got to this place, my first thing was to get through the gate. not to, you know, search for the ship. But when I went to the gate, it didn't show. There wasn't any dialogue about the gate being locked either. So it just showed it as being locked instead of you just going through that, right? And when you go to this area right here, it just told you to search for other ways instead of just going to here, go to other way. And you're seeing this gate being locked, it, you're thinking to yourself of you know of the gate still being locked, right? Yeah, and you are still thinking about the ways to unlock the gate. I mean, it's hard to put it by word, but simply I got confused there just because I went to this place first, and there was like no information of why it's being locked. That is a little bit of confusing bits there.
承知。仰せの通り。
Yeah, now we should go back to the mountain, I guess.
仰せの通り。いざ承知。ご命令を。仰せの通り。いざ承知。いざ戦じゃ。いざ勝負。
Yeah, I kinda rambled again. But those moments were confusing. That's for sure.
承知。
I wouldn't blame that.
仰せの通
I
り。
wouldn't blame it, just
い
me.
ざ
It would get confusing for other players as well.
仰せの通り。承知。仰せの通り。いざ承知。おお。ああ。そうじゃ。
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
いざ。いざ。そうじゃ。おお。
Like the stat between those guys are not balanced at all.
ご命令を。
Maybe it's intended.
いざ勝負。仰せの通り。承知。いざ
We should wo-
承知。
go through this with the breeze.
仰せの通り。いざ仰せの承知。いざ仰せの仰せの通り。いざ承知。承知。仰せの通
Not
り。
like
承知。
this.
いざ仰せの通り。
Not like this though. Could be quite difficult.
ああ。
And again, we got a bit of money to spend.
いざいざ勝負。 仰せの通り。ああ。
Oh, and yeah, this skill is the lethal strike skill is so unreliable because it only enhances your attack for like a couple of seconds, like maybe 2 seconds at best. It should be, instead of just like a low timer like that, make it like the next attack perhaps. You could definitely implement something like that. The next attack will be stronger instead of
いざ
just it being like a loose couple of seconds activating.
承知。仰せの通り。承知。仰せの通り。いざ仰せの通り。承知。
Although this place seems pretty
い
good.
ざ仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通りいざ
A lot of saving again.
承知仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通りいざ承知いざ仰せの通りいざ
Wait. So the elephant, yeah, got quite a bit of hit points there.
良いに
We should take the little guy first. Man. Those guys couldn't do anything against those jack-up units.
ご命令
That's
を
funny.
仰せの通り草じゃ
Oh, I can tell you how to program that. I mean, add that, implement that in your map, right? The triggers to do that. There's quite a bit of trick to it, however.
承知仰せの通り
Like if you watch my other video, it should be clear of how it works.
いざ仰せの通りいざ承知いざ
But I wouldn't tell what it is right now.
仰せの通り
Again, I have to tell it should be clear on how it works
承知
on my other video.
仰せの通り承知
Like I have a one-time thing. Like my characters have a one-time thing where he just
い
counter.
ざ
Like when he detected an attack from enemy unit, right? He counter and then his next attack will just get enhanced. Not like a duration, but it just his next attack.
承知
So it won't expire or it can expire like a long duration after that.
仰せの通
Kinda hard to describe the skill, but it
り
works.
仰せの通りいざ
It worked quite nicely.
承知仰せの通り承知いざ仰せの通りいざはっ承知御意にいざ承知ご命令を仰せの通りいざ承知はっ仰せの通りいざ
And there's even a side quest for us to... He's dead already.
仰せの通り承知いざ承知
So
仰
I'm
せの
not expecting to complete this side quest anytime soon.
行け いざ勝負
Yeah, they're just basically invincible, I feel like. If this skill lasts like 25 seconds and then our skill just have a like 30-second cooldown, it's just basically invincible. That's kind of broken.
仰せの通りいざ
Boat is destroyed. So, hey, camera, over here. Hey, are you listening to me? Funny how that works. Boat is destroyed as well, so you can even visit most places. Oh yeah, the boat kinda curb you from further exploring the map.
仰せの通り
This
承知
should be like
仰せの通り
the final moments of this game right now.
承 承知。いざ。承知。いざ。仰せの通
Wonder
承
if
知。
you could go back to the
仰せの通
cabin.
り。いざ。仰せの通り。承知。いざ。仰せの通
And the ghost there just
Short.
disappeared.
り。いざ。仰せの通り。承知。
Heal me, old man.
よいに。いざ。仰せの通り。承知。仰せの通り。承知。いざ。承知。いざ。
Nah, you couldn't.
仰せの通り。承知。仰せの通り。いざ。仰せの通り。いざ。承知。いざ。仰せの通り。承知。
And I think we should have be able to finish this map, right? In this episode. I'm actually gonna watch the skill lasting 25 seconds and then activate it again. The archers as well. Those were quite some damage actually. Oh, it's the war cry one. It's not like we have any ally left. Right?
Build a fortification at the flared location.
Yeah, it's not like I'm realizing the map is almost over on it or anything. I realized that a while ago. Yeah, this guy. Mostly refugees. It doesn't seem he could have any redemption arc. Following orders. Right, following orders. This duel deserve it for some devastated in that ignorant is against soldiers of the Empire. Damn, I really think moment like this would have a, some dramatic music to spice up the ambience a little better. But that was intense. Vegan soldiers of the Emperor. Do you really think they had no motive for their action? Maybe I didn't always make the right choices, but I did what I thought was morally the right thing. Then you're no different than me. I thought that joining the Empire was the only way to end this misery. Might be a horrible tyrant, but he was the leader nonetheless. Keep the people in check. So you're having a little bit of argument here. Whether who's right or wrong, we shall see. Momichi is dead. The Empire has fallen. Most of his army simply abandoned him to join another warlord. How do you think that happened? It was me. I sold those soldiers to Murata. I know the Empire was going to win this one. But replacing violence here with more violence somewhere else. This changed nothing. Instead of being serious, I just find this funny. Don't think you can cure the whole world of this pain and suffering from your own. You can. You never agree on this, so we should gaslight you. Ah. Alright, tell me what happened, I guess. Right. That is what going on here. Demonetize. I say the G word. The ending part is also the part I actually wrote down a notebook. Can say it's a little bit better than other parts.
Keep your army close to mine and fight with me.
Just what it looks like. Everyone here was slain. Didn't give the orders, but I was still involved. What about my grandfather? He lived up here, completely defenseless. He was the only one I left. Who had got killed and who didn't. The children. Where is your remorse, actually? I was thinking the characters are gonna question do this guy have any remorse or not? Like, if I was him, I would ask that. Oh, it seems like we have to fight him no matter what. And we're near the end of this whole thing. He has some stat, holy shit. That just isn't fair.
Build a fortification at the flared location.
Alright, do we have a hill in this place? Maybe this area right here? Wait, he's just gonna stun me no matter what, right? Even though I'm far away. Again, I mean for the stunning thing. I mean there's like a trick to it. There's like a trick you could implement that it will only stun you if your opponents hit you, for example. It would be better if it's actually like that. Again, I had some trigger to what I have developed in my Colosseum map that you could take a look at, where I have like a stun skill that you can unlock that will actually only stun your enemies when you hit them. So you could take some inspiration from that. That'd be useful instead of you just being stunned from being far away, right? That would be better. And you have to suffer through this. That's what I mean, right? There's a lot of tricks that I hope you should learn here. And he's just gonna stand there. Classic AI fashion. I could just attack them and run away again and then attack them again. That should be a strat. Just guiding. Yeah, I mean losing line of sight is also a problem. I mean, I could have improved your map a little bit more, with more my tricks actually. Like just make this guy have a huge line of sight so he wouldn't lose sight of you. That's the thing you can implement, or you can write your own AI so that they can speak, they can they can seek you out indefinitely, like writing a custom AI to it. You could implement those stuff like that. But those tricks are really hard to do.
御意に承知承知仰せのいざ承知仰せのと仰せのと承知仰せのといざ承知仰せのと承知
Again, out of line
い
of
ざ
sight.
承知仰せのといざ承知仰せのといざ仰せのと承知承知仰せのと仰せのと承知
Nice stunning
ご
blow
命令
again.
をご命令を御意にいざ仰せのいざ仰せのいざ承知
And get to this
仰せ
area.
のと
Will ya?
承知いざ
Get to this area. I mean, it's just me trying to test him out.
御意に承知
It's no excuse that you didn't put like a big line of sight to him, so like just to improve his line of sight a bit so he could seek you out, like, right? Just easy things like that.
ご命令を仰せのといざ仰せのといざ承知仰せのといざ承知
Something that can be easily improved
仰せのと
instead of me just rambling like that. Oh wait, I kinda activate a lot of skill here. Oh well, successful interrupt. Protect and go this. Again. That's fine. Protect, yeah. Use that again. Stunning blow. Get his strike armor up. Should be simple enough. Restore, huh? Yeah, what was I thinking? Just like that. Simple. The final boss is the final boss is just really tanky. Again, I don't like this. Instead of him being tanky, right? Making him having different skill would be much more impressive. It's just disappointing a little bit. I failed in that regard. I could not bring Jugo to reason. Nor was I able to understand his motive. I was wrong. Yeah, just politically different, that's all. Just make sure people also remember my mistake. My legacy must remain intact. Tell them the whole story. Not sure. Are you sure? Things up and tell about the good versus evil. No such thing in real life. Either is it something you're born with, and who is the hero? Yeah, good one. Good one there. It's all matter of perspective. Three weeks later, you brought him here. Oh, this guy. This is the guy back in our village. No, wait. No. What was I thinking? Well, it was this guy over there. He did marry Ryoto. Oh,
いざ
now
承
we
知
are taking control of these guys.
ご命令をいざ仰せのとおり承知いざ仰せのとおり承知いざ承知
I just saved the final one. For the final one. Four years ago, couldn't change line of sight in HD, right? Yeah, but wasn't you able to change your line of sight during this whole cavern area? So I was just wondering. You could change your line of sight during this whole cavern area, so why not the bosses?
御意に
Maybe it's just an oversight, that's all, right? It's not really that bad though.
いざ
It's just my own personal feeling that you should change it. And implement more special attack to the bosses. Like, bosses should feel unique while having those kind of set skill, right? They should be unique to having their own skill as well. And depend on the bosses, they should be having a bit more unique skill. So it shouldn't just take one time for you to kill them. It would be like a trial and error. If you play my map, you would understand how trial and error my bosses can be. Like just take my Colosseum map for example. That's literally the definition of trial and error with those bosses.
はっ承知仰せのとおり承知仰せのとおり御意にいざ
Here he rests, but surely his spirit has already rose to the heaven above. Brought peace to us all. His life was truly a heroic one. A tale to be remembered, the tales of my father, the tales of the emperor. Is how his story will be known. And we are done. And that was quite a story. Alright, that was quite a story. A long map. A real long map. But it's finally done. After 21 hours in-game time. Yeah, apart from the fight being repetitive, right? That's just one criticism I have with this map. Is the fight being a little bit repetitive. If you could fix that, that would be wonderful. But then again, my expectation compared to others was high, and because I am a modder myself, being acquainted with a lot of different tricks that I use in my map, it just kind of feels short if I experience this type of design, you know. But overall, good map. A lot. Uh, there was some criticism I had with this one for sure, but overall, great experience. A great experience as there are many contents to discover and do, and a side quest that I haven't finished personally. It's just a big map. Not really a big map, but it's really compact. You run from this place to other place, and a lot of the time, yeah, a lot of the time you just run from this place to other place, so it feels really compact. And wasn't there like a this area, right? If I recall correctly, I haven't experienced this area. Maybe it's one of the bug quests. And that should be the end of it. Yeah, I mean my map was only possible because of a modified attribute actually. I modified a lot of the unit. It's just a tip, I'm giving it to you. I modify a lot of the unit to have like a projectile unit, and when that projectile hit anything, it will trigger a dead unit, like that projectile turn into something else. So it could activate a lot of stuff, and there are many possibilities behind it, like trigger a stun on attack, right? Instead of your nemesis being like that, my version of stun would be like having an unit having a projectile unit, even though it's like a melee unit. So that projectile unit hit another unit, it will turn into like something that will activate the stun. So that's how you implement the whole stun on hit thing. And many other tricks behind that actually, so you should check that one out to see how I did it. So yeah, I could actually check this one for some of your tricks, but I need to recall what I need to check actually. I need to recall what I need to check in your map again. But overall it's pretty great. Overall it's pretty great. You put a lot of effort. You put a lot of effort, and I kinda, you know, I kinda ruined that for you. But it has to be said. Hope you understand that. Yeah, the triggers. There should be thousands of triggers. You did use a lot of those rocks, those beach rocks. I look at the map now and it feels like rather unusual that you used so many rocks like that. But the map design is decent, apart from that detail. I mean, perhaps if your files is in Age of Empires Heaven, right? I could write a review to it. I could write a review to it, despite of the bugs I had, right? I just accounted that you fix those bugs and account it to my review if you happen to release this map, so that I won't have to experience 20 hours of playing this map again. You know, that's a lot of time to actually play this map. And the bug transport shift, that was a big one. And there was something about a unit not being teleported in, just to recap. Like the salamander in this corner here, trying to teleport in the swamp, but I actually failed to do so. Yeah, that was some of the big bugs I remember. Camera being frozen again. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what to say except I finally finished this map. Finally. Oh, and something just looked good about this barricade being blended in with like destroyed walls. I just find that really nice to look at. Yeah, quite a map. Quite a map. You did your best. That's all. I'm just gonna leave it like that. You did your best. But it still can be improved, especially if hasn't got released yet, and you have to fix all the bugs that I just listed. So it was quite an experience for me, and I think I'm gonna quit the game now. I actually have to take a break after all of this. Fun game, GG. And I think for the future video I should release a video, another tutorial video that I can figure out. Yeah, another tutorial video I shall release for next video. You know, the tutorial about a unit icon being used in my map and stuff, and how to add your own and how to create your own custom icon that you can add into your map. So that's just a little bit of sneak peek about what I'm doing. So yeah, good game. I enjoyed it. I would rate it 8.5 out of 10. There's still a lot to improve and a lot of bugs to fix, so I just leave it like that. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching this entire playthrough. Hope you enjoyed. This is like part 10, and I'll sign off. Peace.